Now we need a system for taking damage. Okay, so on the player, let's find the first person player. Okay, so let's just double click to get a little bit closer. We can see that we've already got a nav mesh agent, but what I'm also wanting to do is go to component, physics, and put on a capsule collider as well. Now that's pretty close to the capsule there, you can see it just surrounding that grey capsule. We need to make it a little bit bigger, so let's come down. Radius 0.5, let's try 0.8. okay, well, it's still inside of this AI, so in fact what I want to do, maybe go with about 1, maybe even a little bit bigger actually, 1.3. okay, so now that capsule collider is kind of like really sticking out, and the height of it, I might even make that a little bit bigger as well, about 2.5. okay, great. So this is the area that is going to detect when the player has been hurt. Okay, so in order to do that we need to turn it into a trigger, and bear in mind this is on the first person controller, so it's tagged as player. Alright, so this one capsule collider is responsible for detecting when we've been hit by a weapon. So now let's go over to our enemy 4, and we'll just set it up on this one character for now. We need his bat to also have a collider as well, and we're going to use script to detect when that bat is hitting that capsule collider that we've just put on the character. Okay, so let's find enemy 4, and I'm just going to click on the bat itself so I can go through the hierarchy. Great. Now what I can see here is that the LOD for this particular bat is still using this old system, which means the bat most likely is going to disappear when the enemy is quite far away. So let's just click these and change these. Okay, so we want it mostly to be on LOD 0. Great, alright, that's good. So now what we need is a box collider on this actual bat. Now most likely it's going to be this one, LOD 0, that's going to be visible like almost all the time. So what we're going to do is right click on LOD 0, 3D object, and cube. Alright, so it's going to put this huge cube in there. So let's shrink it down a bit, and obviously just move it towards, now I want to move it not globally but local. Okay, move it towards the end of the bat, and let's just resize this so that it's not as big. In fact, maybe I can make that just slightly bigger, pull it back. Yeah, alright, so I think that's pretty good. Now I don't need a material on it or a mesh renderer, so I can remove that component, and this box collider I want to set this to be a trigger. So now on the end of that weapon we can see that we have a trigger zone that's going to deliver the damage. Great, so that's set up for this bat. So in the next video we're going to write the script that's going to control the damage delivered by this bat to the main player.